Hey guys, welcome back to another car review. Today we are here with this 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. We're going to go ahead and take a full view of the exterior, pop open the hood and show the numbers, along with the interior, and show you all the features. Let's get right to it. Alright guys, so starting up front, as we come down here, you do get your LED daytime running lights. I do have the car on at the moment, just to showcase that. Zoom in, we do have the Alfa Romeo logo with the upside down V grille. You get functionality on the bottom of the grille. You do get parking sensors right here. As we go around here, this panel is going to be for your pre-collision system, along with your like lane departure and all that. And I'll show you. There's a camera right up here, as you can see. There's a camera that like watches the lanes and all that. Moving around, as we get down here, you do get Continental tires there. These are going to be your optional 20-inch wheels. And let's see, tire size is going to be 255 45 R20s. As you can see, there's your control arm and suspension work done to it. Moving around, you get the TI badge there. Also, before I forget, this is kind of like a carbon flash metallic for the wheel arcs there. Moving around, you do get body color along the mirrors with your LED turn signal indicators. You do get smart access. You got the key in your pocket, and you can just click this button to lock it, and then you can put your hand on this side here to unlock the doors. As you can see, the doors just unlocked. Moving around, if I step over this, you do get LED tail lights, brake lights, reverse lights, turn signals, all the norm. You do get a rear wiper there, third brake light there. You do get your shark fin antenna up top. Coming down here, you do get a rear backup camera with dual exhausts, which both sound very good. And then this badge right here, if you're wondering what Q4 stands for, that just means that this car is equipped with all-wheel drive. Moving around back, fuel cap is going to be located here on the driver's side, and it takes unleaded fuel, so you can fill this up with regular fuel, or as the manufacturer recommends, premium high octane. I would personally go with premium high octane just to keep the vehicle running in its best shape. There's also a little drain plug down here just for the fuel to escape into. Closing that. Oh, there we go. Moving on to the mirrors, you do see that you do get blind spot monitoring. Let's go ahead and pop open the hood of this Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Alrighty, so popping open the hood of this Alfa Romeo Stelvio, if you see the badge here and you follow your hand here, there's going to be a yellow latch right about to the right. You pull to the left, hold on, and it opens up to reveal a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Now, let's see, what are the numbers on this 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder? They are going to be 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque, connected to all 4 wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy numbers are going to be 22 in the city, 28 on the highway, 24 combined. This does have a 16-gallon fuel tank that'll get you over 420 miles on a full tank. You get the Alfa Romeo strip on the engine bay cover. This is the latch to open it. It is a really designed and powerful engine for a base model, second to base model. Closing the hood. There's a really nice style thunk to it when you close the hood. And it just quietens up really good when the hood is closed. So let's go ahead and show a tour of the interior. Alright guys, here we are in the inside of this 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. Now, before I get started on the interior, I do want to show you this key. So from left to right, you get unlock, lock, your trunk release, remote start, and panic. You do get the Alfa Romeo script on the front. And if you turn it around the back, you do get the Alfa Romeo logo. We'll go ahead and put the key down for now. And let's get started with the driver's door panel. So you do get this nice chrome handle that's on all 4 doors, of course. Power locks. You do get power windows, power mirrors. You do get your window lockout. And when it's on, the light does turn red. Over here, you do get your 3 driver memory. So you can save up to 3 positions depending on who is driving. Now this is going to be really useful. This is going to be your Harmon Kardon Premium audio sound system. There are 14 speakers inside this car. Over here you do get an air vent. You get all your automatic headlight controls. You can turn on and off your parking sensors, your auto start stop, and you can change the panel dim that's on the screens here. Moving on to the steering wheel, it is leather wrapped, it is flat bottom. Over here you do get all your cruise control along with your downhill assist control if you're like on steep hills. You do get your start stop button on the steering wheel, and then you have all your audio controls along with this pages thing, which we will go over just shortly. Turning the wheel to the left, this is going to be for your turn signals, your high beams. This button here is going to turn on and off your lane departure system. So with that in mind, zooming in here, it does turn off, and then when you click it again, it shows like an arrow with 2 lane markings. And then coming to the right is going to be your windshield wipers, which are automatic. And then the button here, this button is going to change the view of this digital instrument cluster. So right now we can see we have a digital speedometer readout. There's speedometer on the left, tachometer on the right. We can also see a speed limit sign, which right now it's not reading because we're not on a public road yet. You can see your odometer, which has just about 9,500 miles on it. On the bottom left is going to be for your drive modes, which we will go over shortly. Your fuel range and your coolant temperature along with your outside temperature. Moving on here, this is going to be your 8.8-inch infotainment screen, which is very easy to use, I found. We'll go over some of the features shortly. You get 2 air vents, you can open and close them. You got your hazards, you do get dual zone automatic climate control. You do get 3 stages of heated seats for the driver, 3 stages of heated seats for the passenger, and then for the driver you do get a heated steering wheel. Let me just go ahead and turn those off real quick. Coming here, this does close. So right now I have my keys in, but you can close this. You get this like brushed aluminum style. You also get a USB-A port along with a 12 volt. That's the inside, the 12 volt in case you're wondering. We'll go ahead and put that back. Moving on here, this is going to control your 8-speed automatic transmission. You do get a manual mode so you can shift gears yourself. You do get an electronic parking brake. This little slot here is actually going to be for your key fob if you want to put your keys somewhere. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that real quick. Let's go ahead and take the key, put it in this slot here, and it holds pretty nicely. It won't move around as much. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the cup holders real quick and close this up. Very easy to use. You do get the Italian flags here because this car is made in Italy. It's not an American car. This knob here is going to control your drive modes. It's D and A. D is going to be for dynamic. This is going to be your more sporty mode. And as you can see, it's kind of sporty, but we can also change the view here. And this makes it look like you're in a race car pretty much. All the gauges change, and if you rev it, you can see like it goes up with it. Moving back in, you get natural. This is going to be like your normal drive mode. And as you can see, all the gauges change. Let me also show you the screen. The screen also changes. So if we go into dynamic, it's like a race car. Go back into natural. This is going to be your normal driving mode. And then we have A for advanced. This is going to be like your more economical driving mode. The gauge here doesn't change between natural and advanced. So for now, let's just go back into dynamic and let's move on. This knob here is going to be for the 8.8-inch screen. So it is a touch screen. You can touch it, or like if you're like me, you can control the screen using this dial that's on the bottom. So right now there is no phone connected. You can see your media. You do get a navigation. Let's go ahead and view that real quick. It uploads pretty quickly. And on the touch screen you can see all your shortcut buttons. So right now you can see recent destinations, favorite destinations, point of interest, point of map, etc., etc. And then this button here is going to control your volume and your skip track if you have a device paired up. Moving to the center console here. It does have a couple things in it, but just don't mind it. But in here you do get a USB-A port, a USB-C port, and an auxiliary jack. You also do get wireless charging. Closing that up. Up top you get an automatic rear view dimming mirror, which you can turn on or off. You do get a sun visor here with your garage home link there. These visors, in my opinion, are kind of short, but they do the job. You do get a mirror right here, which is very adjustable there. And up top, you do get a panoramic sunroof, which is right now covered. We'll go ahead and open up the shade for you all. But besides the sunroof controls, you do get your map lights. You have your SOS. This button here is going to be, so if, let's say, if your car does get towed, the panic alarm won't go off and you won't get notifications from the Alfa Connect services. So let's go ahead and open it up. This button here is going to be for your shade. As you can see, it opens at a pretty fast speed. At first it opens this first portion, but if you click it again, then it opens to the backseat passengers so they can equally get some sun. And of course, obviously this button here opens the actual sunroof. We're not going to do that today. So let's go ahead, close this up. And it closes at a pretty fast speed, in my opinion. It closes up pretty fast. That's a good thing in case you don't want to be burned by the sun or something like that. Also, before we get into the back seats, there's your glove box there. We'll go ahead and close that up. And then on the seats here, these are black leather seats. You do get the Alfa Romeo badge on the headrest. And these are pretty comfortable. I've driven this for a couple days and it's been pretty good. Before I forget, the seats are adjustable for the driver and the front passenger. Both are 8-way adjustable. And in this car, it's really nice. If you're interested in driving an Alfa Romeo for the first time, this is a perfect car to like test drive at your nearest dealership. You really get a fun experience with it. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump into the back seats. And just like that, we are here in the back seats of this Alfa Romeo Stelvio 2024. Now, I have the seat positioned to where I would be driving. And to be honest, I don't got a whole lot of leg room. I do get plenty of headroom. I probably have about like maybe 2.5 inches left until I hit the headliner. But on the back, the materials do follow through. Now, I forgot to mention we were reviewing the driver's portion. These are going to be like an upgraded leather that is optional that you can get on this vehicle. You do get power locks, your power windows and all that. The cup holders down here are illuminated for at night. You do get these cargo net holders on both seats. And you do get a somewhat of a command center here. You do get 2 air vents. And then as we go down below, you do get 3 stages of heated seats. for the outboard seats, and then you get 2 USB-A ports. Moving on the back here, you get your child anchors there. Pull on this strap. It's a pretty comfortable armrest. 2 cup holders and a place to put like your cell phone. Other than that, the materials are real nice. You do get your map light controls here, so you can turn that on and off to your discretion. All right, and with that in mind, let's go ahead and check out the trunk space. See what you can put in there. All right, guys, so now to get into the trunk of this Alfa Romeo Stelvio, there are a few ways you can do it. You can use the key fob like I showed earlier, which is you click on this button twice, it'll open up. Or there is a switch on the driver's side door panel that looks like a window switch, but it's actually used to open the trunk. So let's go ahead and open it up. We'll use the key fob here with these, we press twice. It does chime letting you know it is opening. And ooh, all right, that was real close. I probably should have adjusted that. But anyway, checking out the back, it is pretty spacious. You do get a tonneau cover, so you can like hide all like groceries or something that you don't want to have people looking for. There's your subwoofer for the Harmon Kardon sound system. Let's see, if we fold this back, it folds back with ease. It's not as hard, no rocket science there. You do get a 12-volt outlet here, and then these switches here are going to, you can fold down the rear seats, and you do get a good amount of real estate. Let's see, if we open this, I'm not sure what this does, but only one way to find out, right? Okay, so this is actually going to be your fuse box. So if you need to check fuses or anything, they're just going to be located in the back of the vehicle. And to tighten it, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Checking out under here, you don't get a spare tire, unfortunately, but you do get a flat fix design set. So you can actually fix a flat if you're on the side of the road. Or you can always call Connected Services, and it can help you with that. Now there are 2 ways to close this. There is a power close button on the left, and there's a lock button. What this would do, so let's say if the car is off and you have a bunch of groceries and you forget to lock the car, you can hit this button here and it'll close the trunk, but also it'll lock the vehicle at the same time. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and wrap up the video. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up the video of this 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI with all-wheel drive. Now, before we officially wrap it up, I do have the original window sticker here for this vehicle. Let me just go ahead and show you guys it. Here it is right here. So as I'm struggling with it, awesome. But as you can see, you can go ahead and pause to read if you like, but it just gives out all the standard equipment, base price, what's on the outside and the inside. This has a good couple of options, as you can see here. So the premium interior and sound package, which gives us the 14-speaker Harmon Kardon Premium audio system, the leather dash and upper doors, which is what I was just talking about when we were reviewing the back seats of this car. You also get an active assist package that's going to give you lane keep assist, which is going to have that camera that is up there behind the rear view mirror. That's just going to track the lanes so you don't merge out of your lane. Lane keep assist, your intelligent speed assist, traffic sign recognition, so it's going to recognize speed limit signs that you pass on the road. Active blind spot assist, that's what with those triangles are for. It might be hard to pick up on camera, but they are right about there. And I also forgot to mention, these do have heated side view mirrors, which is always good. So in case if there's condensation on the mirrors, you can easily get those off by clicking that button. And let's see, what else do we got here? Driver attention assist. So if you keep merging out of lanes and whatnot, it's gonna let you know you should pull over, rest, and whatnot. The anti-theft system, Alfa Connect Services, and then like I said on the outside, the 20-inch by 8.5-inch Sport 5-hole aluminum wheels. Those are optional. These are optional wheels that were equipped on this vehicle. And then we also get the Gloss-Red Calipers with the white script. And they are, to mention, they are Brembos. That is the actual brand itself. And let's see, I know I saw it on the window sticker here. And then also for the screen, it does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it is not wireless, unfortunately. So that's just something to keep in mind. There's your total price there, $57,330 for this SUV. There's your fuel economy numbers, 22 city, 28 highway, 24 combined. Again, 16-gallon fuel tank on premium fuel. And of course, made in Italy, specifically Casino, Italy. All right, like I said, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video of this review of this 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. If you want to look at more videos like this, go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll go ahead and see you on the next one. Take care.